Hey there, sweetness, how goes it? I do hope that it goes well. Let's find out. Testing. Mic check, 1, 2. Testing. I think we have it. Mic check, 1, 2. Finally. Okay, so let's talk about it. I'm annoyed. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Something really doesn't want me talking today, but I'm going to keep on fighting through whatever I got to fight through to get the messages to you. So, hey there, sweetness, how goes it? I do hope that it goes well. Quick name of the game. If there is anything connective to this collective that's beautiful, I invite you to take that ish with you. If, however, nothing here resonates, that is all right. You fucking found it. It's probably a piece of information that was meant for somebody else in the collective. You should never take something off the table or in general that does not belong to you. Please keep in mind time may be fluid as well as energy, and let's get into it, shall we? Yes, we fucking shall. What are we getting into? Collective messages. Welcome, homies. Please do the tribe a favor. Make sure you get them likes up on your way into the video. Spirit of love, truth, grace, and guidance. Please guide myself, guide these messages, guide this collective. Please guide us all, always and always. Thank you. Guys, if you haven't seen, something doesn't want me to talk. The last couple readings I did, no audio. Before that, I was too sick to speak, but I kept getting messages. So, 2 days ago, I did a reading. Hello. Welcome, everyone. I'm doing well. Thanks. I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you guys for getting the likes up. Thank you guys for sticking it out with me. All right. I think it was about 2 days ago. I did a reading. It was alive. I didn't realize during the reading we had no audio. It was not muted on my phone. It's just YouTube saying, nobody's listening. Nobody can hear you. Anyway, so I did a reading with this deck. Okay. And honestly, that reading kind of sucked a little bit because I was sitting there flipping through this book repeatedly the whole time trying to find the description for the cards. Because as much as I love this deck, okay, they don't do that for us. They don't give us, oh, you can find this card on, in this section of the book. No, it's just a whole ass fucking chapter book that we got to search one by one to get our message. So that's what that video consisted of, me flipping through for like 20 minutes looking for 3 cards and their information. Those cards were important. They came to say some really important things. That video didn't get heard, and I heard my spirit team say that doesn't mean that the messages don't need to be heard. So I took it upon myself to channel more messages from those 3 cards. So if you guys want to see me shuffle, all right, and get the specific 3 cards that came out of this deck, that video, I'm going to go, it's still up, but I think I had put it as unlisted just because it's annoying, no audio, right? But I'm going to put it back to being listed so that people can look and reference, watch me shuffle, get those cards out, and be like, okay, yeah, I know you're telling the truth, because, sometimes people need that. Anyway, those are the 3 cards that we're going to base this reading on. I've already searched them out in the book, stuck them in place, and again, side noted a whole bunch of information. So first we'll get into this, but first we're going to smoke. Hello everyone, welcome. I appreciate you guys all being here. I will note, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time reading the chat because it throws me off, and we don't need that. But I am sending much love and gratitude for y'all being here. I think I forgot to say my one big stoner excuse me for any and all coughs. So that's out the way. let's do this. So, I can't remember the exact positioning of the cards, okay, from when I originally shuffled, but I feel like they're interchangeable, okay? So first, we have Ask, the first human man. So this is a Viking deck, if you guys haven't figured that out, Norse mythology, and that's where we're at. You guys can hear noises in the background. That would be my bunny rabbit drinking some water. I want to get this card set up so that you can see it as I read. Best you can anyway. Thank you guys for getting them likes up. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Also, if you guys are commenting and talking to each other, that means that you are subscribers. I appreciate that very much. Askor is the first male human created from a trunk of wood found by Odin, Vili, and Ve on a beach in Midgardr. Odin gave him the breath of life, Vili animated him and gave him intelligence, and Ve gave speech, hearing, and sight along with outward appearance. Askor is made from a trunk of an ash tree, which is a hard wood. The same tree is the tree of life itself. Askor is the proto-man, and his significance in the spread is one of a new life, a new undertaking, a new relationship, but likely not a romantic one, or a new venture in the world yet unknown to the seeker. So that word comes up again in one of these other cards, or that sequence of words, yet unknown, yet unknown. There are things yet unknown. All right. We don't know it all. Isn't that exciting? But he is also one of influence, depending on the connotations of the card's placement and the surrounding cards. The card can also signal a new beginning or a clean slate in the seeker's professional life. So there's that. Now, I am going to read you what I channeled from that word, ask. I'm just going to read down. I literally chicken scratched a whole bunch of info and words. So I'm just going to read it out as I wrote it for you guys, okay? There's a big reason why I only reply to some people. All right. Inquire, request, solicit information or favors, something about a query, something about a question, curiosity, safety, active listening. Something is Old English in its origin, something about greatest hits, something about an answer from someone, something about juniper trees, something about minerals. This is a series of words, something about a trip, an utter, speak, loan. Something about Iceland, a war cry, something about being extra enthusiastic, something about deep connection between the mystic and the natural, something about an aura of enchantment, infusion of inspiration, something about base spirit, something about finishing a drink with a stranger. All right. On to Muspel, Lord of Misfits. Good afternoon, Keith. Thankful to see you here. Muspel is the personification of Muspel Shamer. He has many sons and followers, the most important one of them being Sir Tur. Muspel has a ship, Naglfari, bound to take the sons of Muspel over the sea to fight the last war, leading to the end of the world with no victory for anyone. Muspel stands for the catastrophic. He can be seen as the counterpart or very opposite of Odin. Where Odin stands for wisdom and thought, Muspel has pure wrath and thrives on disharmony. On the card, he is seen in possession of Sleipnir, Odin's steed, indicating that he has passage and has defeated Asgardur, even Odin himself. The presence of the card in the spread is a stark warning that somebody might want harm to come to the seeker, or that some events might be unfolding that will quite deliberately and forcefully work against the seeker, looking to devastate plans and sabotage the question at hand. Then as for what I channeled with that, the land of fire, the realm of fire, melting ice, something about a center, something about lost verses, something about shadowy figures presiding over groups, something about an end of the poem, something about inhabiting, something about the world, something about a mockingbird, something has been obtained once, something about making up examples, something about often dropped, grace our presence, book 2, temp trials, temporarily established trials, greatly despised, something about an emblem, something about a hero, something about the newest chapter being special, something about a sunstone, and something about dragon scales. So that one had quite a bit to it. And then last, but certainly not least, Rada. The spirit of lighting. Rada is a spirit that is alive within the lightning strike, the element of lightning. She's the element in the sword of Surtur, king of Muspelsheimer, but also the element in the hammer of Thor. Rada stands for swift and sudden power. She does not take sides. She is not for Muspel or Odin. She is a spirit, a bolt of power and energy, the embodiment of lighting. She can represent a strike of fear in the heart of the seeker, a sudden shower of shame, or equally she can represent the feeling of sudden inspiration. Rada's power can work equally with or against the seeker, depending on the quest and the cards around. Her presence in the spread can also indicate a surprise about to cross the seeker's path, something very unexpected that the seeker is yet unaware of. So there are some things that have remained yet unaware, yet seen, yet known, but yet is the important part of that sentence. As for what I channeled down for Rada, something about refugee enrichment, something about real estate innovations, nonprofits, development of associations, something about educational foundations, something about certified collection or collections, something about diversified investments, something about a wool mill, something about an assassin's creed, something about a child prodigy, something about implementing recurrent data for event analysis, in parentheses, routines. Something about survival/recurrent processes, survival versus recurrent processes. I do know that's a lot, but I tell you what, write some of them words down and follow. Yeah. So that is what I have for you guys. I really hope that you found something that you need here. Getting something about a referee, like a spiritual referee, watching a situation take place, watching multiple situations take place. And this referee is watching from very high places and is seeing some very low things take place. I don't believe these low things are taking place in this collective. I believe they're taking place around this collective, and the referee is about to blow that fucking whistle. Keep your arms steady. Until we speak again, my dears. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for hitting that like button. Thank you to everyone who subscribes. Thank you guys for purchasing my books on Amazon. Thank you guys for donating. Thank you for everything. Everything you do. You all matter. Until we speak again, my dears.